Yo, what's the dealio, man? You already know what time it is. You already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right, y'all? So look, it's Sunday, right? We got the watch list, so no live today, right? We got a lot going on, but we got this video for you. I got 3 setups for you guys that I'm gonna share with you, and you already know also, we gonna recap last week as well. I want you guys to understand the power of these watch lists. Don't just take this stuff and just watch these videos. I'm giving you levels, support, the resistances, the stocks that I'm looking out to personally trade, right, on breakouts, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys this. We're gonna go over the SPY. We're gonna go over IWM as well, all right? A lot of things that I be saying, they be spot on, right? So we're gonna just get right into it. I got the last week pulled up. And we're gonna go through the charts and we're gonna go through the watch list from last week, okay? So last week we had Applied Digital was one of mine on the watch list, right? I said, hey y'all, buyers were in full control last week, looking for a continuation. Calls above 1871, right? Resistance is 1959. If we break above that, we can blast off to 2709, right? Now let's look at where we at, right? With Chewy, not Chewy, with where we at? We got, let's go to APLD. All right. APLD last week it touched $20.77. Okay? $20.77. We still do have room. Turn these pivots off. We still do have room to go all the way up to $27, but obviously no stock is just going to go straight to the price target, right? So calls above 1871, right, from here, and look what it did, went crazy, right? So if you would have took that last week, you would have banked on it. All right, let's go back. What else did we say? I said Roblox, right? Roblox, I call it. It was on a bull flag, okay? Let's go to Roblox and let's see what happened. RBLX. We went to Roblox and where we at? So last week it ended up breaking above, so we were right here, okay, at 136. It ended up breaking above on that Monday, and then boom, it went all the way up to 139, okay? 139.93 is where it touched. And what did I say? I said that all-time highs at 150. If we break above 136.27, targets are 141.61 is the first one, and it went to 139. All right, it went to 139. So that was a good play right there. Obviously, it pulled back right here, came all the way down to 129, and then it pushed back up, right? So it's still holding this level right here. So this trade is still in place, right? But it may take some time. So that was Roblox, right? And then the holy grail for last week, y'all, right? I call OKLO. All right, so look at this. I said OKLO is on a bull flag on a weekly and daily time frame. We're sitting at all-time highs. If we could break above 83.05, right? Last week, OKLO was at 83.05. Then we could ride it until 85. If we break past that trend, then we right here, we could go to $90, right? On a bull flag breakout level, okay? So watch this. Look what happened. OKLO. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look what happened. I caught this breakout right here above that $85 level. Oh my goodness. Look what it did. It moved insane. It went all the way up to $134, y'all. All right. So we talking about a $50 move, a $40 to $50 move right here, right? From $83, calls above 83, or you could have did 85, all the way up to what, 135, right? That's $50 right there. That's life-changing money right there, all right? If y'all would have caught that, if you was paying attention and if you traded those levels, you could be on a beach right now, all right? So those were the 3 from last week, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over the IWM and the SPY. I always like to go over the indexes first before I give you guys my setups, right? Because we got to look at the market and see what's going on. Now, I called this a couple weeks ago. I said IWM is hitting all-time highs. What did I say? If you remember a couple weeks ago, I said IWM is going to hit all-time highs. And what happened? What happened, y'all? It hit them all-time highs, right? Right after they said the Fed was dropping the interest rate, the next day, thing blasted off. And then on Friday, it went crazy, right? So let's go over to SPY first. Let's go to the SPY, and then we're going to go to IWM. All right, for those that like trading the SPY and knowing those levels. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. All right, so this is on a daily time frame on SPY. So it consolidated on Friday. Simply put, I am looking for SPY. I would say looking for it to retest all-time highs and break above all-time highs. It's really as simple as that. If you look at the weekly time frame right here, we're bullish, right? We're bullish. There's no indication of like a reversal happening yet or anything like that, right? Yeah, we might pull back. Last week we had a pullback. We did come down to 654, and then we pushed right back up, and we went all the way up to 664, right? So for tomorrow, well, for this week on a weekly, anytime if it gets above 664.97, so 665, right? I say calls above 665. All right, for the SPY. Okay, this is off the weekly. All right, if you're looking at the daily time frame for Monday, I would say calls above 664.50, right, for Monday. But I would really just pay attention to 665 level. All right, if it goes above that, it's breaking out and it's gonna go silly. All right, and also for Friday, on Monday, puts below 660.33. All right, so we're gonna put puts below 663, right? 660.33. So 660.33. All right, puts below 660.33. So these are your levels for SPY right here. All right, consolidated on Friday, so I would be expecting a big move on Monday, and that's potentially a surprise. If the SPY consolidates and we see another 1 bar tomorrow, that means that an even bigger move is going to be coming to the upside or to the downside. We always say, I don't care about the direction. Only thing that matters is a direction being chosen so we could go in that direction. All right, so that's the SPY right there. Let's go over to IWM. Okay, see right here. All right, so if we go to the weekly time frame, we had some sellers step in right here. Okay, we touched right above all-time highs, so now we got a new all-time high level, and that is 245.62. All right, and this has happened after years. So this is the weekly. So we do have some sellers present, and then we also have buyers present as well, right? So it was a pretty equally matched battle last week when we're looking at it. But if we go to Friday, the sellers stepped in on Friday, right? The whole week we were bullish. If you look at it, for the whole week we were bullish. This was on Tuesday. So on Monday we were here, then we dropped on Tuesday, and then we started to come up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? So we came all the way down to 236, and then we ran up to 245, right? So I really think that, so now we sold off right here off the daily time frame. So this is going to be something really interesting to pay attention to right here. We're inside of this zone right here. So all I'm going to say is if we get above 245, let's say 63, calls, right? So calls above 245.63. Okay, calls above 245.63. On Monday, on Friday, we had a sell-off. We opened up here and then we came down. Buyers tried to push it up a little bit, but they couldn't, right? And then puts below 242.58. Okay, you see that we closed at 242.98, right? So it really don't take too much. We don't have to go too low. We'll say 242.47 actually. All right, 242.47. So puts below 242.47. All right, and that's going to be right here, right? And if it comes down from here, from this 242.47 level, then we could be coming down to 240. All right, $240. So that's where we at on the IWM right there. All right, so that's the indexes that I like, SPY, and then the IWM. I like IWM more than I like SPY, but that's what we got right there, right? The seller stepped in on Friday. And that's what pushed the stock down, but it did touch all-time highs. So we may retest, and if we break above, we could go up a couple more dollars, and then we could reject, or this could be the start of a rejection, and it could push us down to like maybe 240, potentially even 236. All right, so you see sellers have been really active in this area right here because we have this part right here, all right, and then the sellers are right here. Okay, so those are the indexes. So next we got the setups for this week. Okay, we got the setups for this week. So I'm pulling them up right now. And so first one that's on my watch list this week is going to be right here. We got Tempus. Okay, Tempus AI. I'm looking at right now. Let's go to the charts and let's check that out real quick. TEM. All right, so if we look at Tempus right here, on the daily, I see a little bull flag, okay? A little move to the up right here, and then it came down, well, right here, and then it came down here. Some would say it's not a bull flag, some would say it is, but we had a move up, and then we kind of came up and down a little bit. So that's something to pay attention to right here. Now, on the weekly time frame, we consolidated last week. So last week we consolidated. Okay, so we got a 1 bar right here. So if we can get above 91.42, calls. This is an all-time high breakout. You see what just happened with OKLO last week. They broke above all-time highs and they went absolutely insane. All right, so Tempus has potential. If we can get above here, 91.42, then we could be going to $100 with ease. All right, so that's the first one on my watch list for the week. The next one that I'm looking at is going to be Nvidia, and I usually don't even like trade Nvidia too much, but I think that Nvidia is going to have a great week this week. All right, a nice recovery week as well. So let's go to Nvidia. All right, we got Nvidia right here. So look, last week they consolidated again. Anytime a stock is consolidating, it's getting ready to make a big move, right? So we came down a couple weeks ago, but I want you to pay attention to this. If we come to the daily time frame, check this out. We come to the daily time frame right here. We had a gap to fill, right? So we had a gap right here, and then last week we came down and filled the gap, and then we bounced and we went to the upside. So we didn't break past the gap and break lower. We filled the gap, and then look what happened. We pushed up, right? So now that we filled this gap and we're coming up, and it shows it on the weekly right here, I would say calls right above 178.78. Okay, so if we break above 178.78, then we're easily going to go to 180, right? 180.30. And if we could get above 180.30, we're going to retest all-time highs, and we're going to go touch 184.62. And if we break above 184.62, we could be going to $200, right? To go test 200 or even like, 290, 190, 188, right? So pay attention to Nvidia this week. Had a nice bounce right here, a nice recovery, came right back up, and now we sitting right here. We sitting pretty. All right, so we're going to get ready to go to the upside with Nvidia. So I would be paying attention to Nvidia. Calls above 178.78 once again. All right, retest these all-time highs. It may happen this week. It could happen next week. All right, we have seen Nvidia have some crazy weeks, right? The week before last week, they went from 167 and they touched 180. All right, that's $13 throughout the week. Okay, so if we go up $13 from this week, we got 176. $13 would put us at 190. All right, really 189, but yeah, like 190, right? So we have potential to really make a big move on Nvidia. All right, And then the last stock that I have for the week as well, we got Chewy. All right, we got a setup like no other, right? So let's look at Chewy real quick. Okay, CHWY. If we look at Chewy right here, look at it on weekly. Okay, we got a boom, a 1, and this right here is going to be a bullish reversal. All right, a 3-1-2 bullish reversal per the strap method. If you go to the daily time frame, we got a gap down here. So a gap down, it started to fill this gap from $34, right? It's above this 200 EMA right here, right? Still at a decent discount. And then we got a 3-1, right? Consolidated on Friday after it ran up. So after it ran up, it's tried to come down, and then 3-bar came in, bullish 3-bar, boom, and now we got a 1. So we got a bullish 3-bar and we got a bullish 1-bar, which is a consolidation, right? So now, if we can get above 38.90, I would say enter in the calls. Now, if that's conservative, if you want to get in the calls once it breaks above 38.66, feel free to do that, and then you ride it up to 38.90. And you watch that level, and if it breaks above that level, then you stay in the trade, and then you ride it up through this gap right here. We have no resistance all the way up to $41. All right, so this is a great setup right here, whether you're looking at it on a daily or the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, this is just a retracement, right? A very, very strong bullish candle right here last week after it gapped down 2 weeks ago from earnings. And then on the daily time frame, you see what really happened. Blasted off, kind of consolidated right here, didn't come too low, right? This is just consolidation right here, little range it created, and it's looking to go higher, right? And it just rejected off of that 21 EMA a couple times. So it tried here, and then it tried here as well, right? So now, tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm thinking that we break above here, and then we get above right here, this 38.90, and we could really have a crazy, crazy trade, all right? So that's Chewy right there, all right? So listen, y'all, these are the bangers for the week, all right? I want you guys to pay attention. I want y'all to focus, and I want y'all to make some money with this watch list, all right? So if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to put some $signs in the comments, all right? Let me know you ready for this week. Let me know this is your week. Let me know you excited for this week. Put some $signs in the comments, and let's get this money together, all right? Like I always say, make sure you get up out of your head and get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live, all right? And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry, all right? I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.